Hi everyone, and thank you for being at Council to Homeless Persons event on the Inquiry into Homelessness. My name is Damien, Patterson, and I'm the Policy and Advocacy Officer at Council to Homeless Persons. I'd like to start by recognising the traditional owners of the land on which we're meeting today, the Wurundjeri and Bunurong people of the Kulin Nation. I'd like to recognise their elders past, present and emerging, and to recognise that this land was never ceded. When we get together to talk about homelessness, it's always important to reflect that 1 in 6 Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders in Victoria will attend a homelessness service this year. This rate is far too high, and it's something that's the responsibility of all of us. I want to thank you for being here today, and for your commitment to telling the Parliament what needs to be done to end homelessness in Victoria. We're going to start though with a few quick words on how and why to be involved in this Parliamentary Inquiry. Please be aware that the speeches are being recorded, and while my colleague will do everything that she can to ensure that you're not on the camera, if you were to move around or to speak up during the talks, you may be recorded. I'll be back up in a moment to let you know a little bit more about how you can be involved in the Parliamentary Inquiry. But first, I'd like to invite Jody Letts up to talk to you about why to be involved. Since her time without a home, Jody has been an incredible advocate for better responses from homelessness services and a commitment from government to end homelessness. She meets with ministers and high government officials to get them to respond to homelessness, and she's going to tell you more about why she does it. Jody.
Through my experience of homelessness, I've encountered many obstacles within the service system, feeling hopeless, invisible and worthless. I entered the Peer Education Support Program, which has facilitated countless opportunities over the past 4 years for my thoughts, experiences and approaches to be included in various stages of consultation, planning, implementation and review. At the end of each process, I can see my contributions have been taken seriously and my input has made a difference. Overall, it has significantly improved my health from physical and mental activities that not only complement my existing skills, broaden my horizons by interacting with new people, gained a sense of accomplishment and purpose, and it's increased my self-esteem, self-confidence and positive outlook on life. And most surprising of all, it has assisted me to have a powerful voice and become the teacher I never knew I was. The process though sometimes brings together consumers with lived experience that have many variable views, capabilities and trauma on topics that we're there to discuss, which can sometimes be difficult to navigate. And it's been my pleasure to be a part of bringing that together, bringing all of those different voices and making sure that each and every one is heard, all of their stories are heard and all of them are considered. And bringing that to a point where those where it's developed for consumers, with consumers and focusing on the best quality services and outcome for each and every consumer. I find that the process that we undertake opens a door to including who really matters and ensuring each and everyone feels welcome, heard and appreciated. And there's no better reward than delivering a message that makes a difference and inspiring positive changes within our community. Thank you.
Thanks, Jody. So as I mentioned earlier, I'm the Policy and Advocacy Officer at Council for Homeless Persons. And I wanted to spend just a few minutes talking with you about how to make a great submission. The first and number one thing for you to know is that you should make recommendations. What I mean by this is that you don't owe Parliament all of the traumatic details of your experience. The best thing that you can do is to provide your expert advice. Help them see what they should be doing about it. Reflect on times when you've had a home, but were about to lose it. What might have changed things in that moment? Those things that might have helped you to avoid homelessness, those are your recommendations. Think about a time when you didn't have a home. What would have changed things for you? That's a recommendation. The recommendations are the most important thing, because if the government do respond to this inquiry to do something to end homelessness, it should be people who've been without a home who lead this discussion. Making recommendations is how you define what happens next. At today's event, we'll be working on written submissions. For those watching this talk as a video, you can find our submission template at chp.org.au/PI homelessness. If you don't prefer a written submission though, you can do other things. You can make a voice recording on your phone. You can record a video. Maybe art is more your thing. You can use the post or an email to get it to Parliament. Find out more about how to get it to Parliament at chp.org.au/PI homelessness. The people of Parliament have assured us that they will do their best to accept every submission, no matter the format. You can also request for your details be kept private. While they really prefer for you to leave a name and an address, that obviously won't always be possible. You may not have a fixed address, and you may really not be comfortable giving them your name. They will be accepting submissions however you make them. So, while the number one message for you to know is to make recommendations, the second thing to know is however you prefer to make those recommendations is good. Find a way that suits you to let them know. And that's my advice on making a great submission. It's to make recommendations, and it's to find a way to be involved anyway. Now I'm going to hand over to my colleague Cassandra Bawden. Cass has dedicated her career to making sure that people who have been without a home are at the centre of decision making about what we do about homelessness. She wants to talk to you briefly about that work.
Thank you, Damien. So I just want to talk to you about some opportunities that are opening up at the moment in our peer education support program. So PESP for short we call it, is a team of people who have a lived experience of homelessness or being without a home. They are trained and supported to do a range of activities as Jody has spoken about earlier. So they sort of come under the headings of community education, so talking to groups in the community about what it's like to be without a home, what we can do to make those things better, how we can prevent things, how we can make the system better. And then they talk to government about what government policy should look like and work with services on how services can deliver more effective services. So we're recruiting right now for the 2020-21 team. We will recruit 6 people. They will work with us for 2 years as current members and then graduate and can continue working with us as graduate members. So I'm encouraging anyone who has experienced the homelessness service system in Victoria and thinks that they would like to do something to make that better, or thinks they would like to work on making our government response better, or educate the community about what the experience is like and what we can do to change it, to contact us at the Council for Homeless Persons, and I can talk with you more about how to apply for one of those roles. Thank you. I will hand you back to Damien.
Alright, and from here we're going to break off to work on written submissions, so thank you for bearing with us.